looking for, she know what you're craving on GrubTalk. There's no other place you gotta be with your friends and family on GrubTalk.
Hello and welcome to GrubTalk with Toyin. This show is all about sampling tasty food, talking to people who love food, and reviewing food for different restaurants. Today, I have a very fashionista guest with me. She loves to eat, she loves to cook, so I'm going to put her to test in the kitchen. I don't know what she's going to cook for us yet, but I can't wait to try it out. Like I always say, sit back, relax, and watch me enjoy.
What you're looking for, she know what you're craving on GrubTalk. There's no other place you gotta be with your friends and family on GrubTalk.
Thank you so much for coming to our kitchen.
Thank you.
Like I said earlier, I am with the exquisite Madame herself. Exquisite Magazine.
Yep.
Mrs. TEWA Onosoya. Thank you so much. So, what are you going to be cooking for us today?
I'm going to be going Italian.
I'm going to be going Italian. Nice.
I'm going Italian today.
Okay.
Yeah. So I love Italian food.
Okay.
You know, anything Italian, just, you know, give it to me. I'm all for it.
Right.
Well, anything that hasn't got squid or calamari in it, though.
You're good.
Yeah. But today I'll be making spaghetti bolognese.
All right.
Yeah. So we're going to have a nice tomatoey juicy sauce with spaghetti to go with it. Yeah.
Nice. Looking forward to that. So, like, when did you start cooking? When did your love for cooking start? Did it start at a young age, or was something you picked up later in life?
I would say my love for cooking started later on in life.
Oh.
When I started cooking, it wasn't because I loved cooking. It was because you're a girl, you need to know how to cook type thing from my mom.
Okay.
And then she would say, you know, here's a bowl of pepper, you put 2 spoons of oil, you put 1 Maggi, you put this, you put that. You know, it was just something I had to learn to do as I was growing into, you know, a young adult. But later on in life, I found that cooking actually relaxes me.
Yeah.
So I'm all for, you know, chopping all the bits and pieces into, you know, the little bowls and just making things look nice.
Wow.
And then just mixing ingredients on the burner and things like that. So now I do enjoy cooking, and I love trying all sorts of different foods.
Okay. So you like eating in and eating out?
I love both, yes.
So when you're eating out, where do you like to go? What sort of restaurants do you like to go?
My favorite restaurants are Chinese, Indian, and Italian.
Anyone in Nigeria?
Yeah.
Like which ones?
Italian restaurant, I haven't found a good Italian restaurant, although I have eaten at the Italian restaurant at the Intercontinental, which wasn't too bad. Okay. And for not only Chinese food, but maybe Thai food or Oriental food. Okay. So I do eat a lot of Chinese, and then I go to Pad Thai a lot for their Thai cuisines. And for, I mean, other cuisines, I just go anywhere that's nice, really and truly.
Cool. So what other things can you cook? Like, what's your best, apart from the spaghetti bolognese, what is your signature dish that you like to cook?
My signature dish, I'm sorry, is Italian.
Oh, wow.
And it's lasagna. I make a mean bowl of lasagna, portion of lasagna. I have to say, I do, you know, I do throw it down well. And my kids love it. Everyone in my family loves my lasagna. When we're doing any event, they're always saying to me to bring a dish of lasagna.
Nice. So basically, are you saying we can invite you back?
Yes,
and
you
can. And you make us lasagna?
I would, gladly.
Go me. Though people start calling me chop chop. Well, you're calling to different people making different things for me. That is so cool. What is the worst thing you've ever cooked?
Worst thing I've ever cooked? There was a day I tried to make, I'm trying to remember what it is, but it went all wrong.
Oh my.
Yeah, I think I tried to make an Indian sauce with tandoori. I think so, but I can't remember. But the tandoori was too strong, so we couldn't eat it. And there wasn't enough yogurt to mix with it and things like that. So I would say that would be my worst meal. I love experimenting, so I'm not just limited to Nigerian food, but other foods as well. Nice. So I remember that one.
Oh, yeah. I see. So when you were growing up, like your mom used to cook a lot for you.
Yeah.
What would you say was your mom's favorite meal that she cooked for you?
She used to cook something called special beans.
Yeah.
That we thought was her creation.
Yeah.
We thought it was her creation.
And it wasn't?
Until I was speaking to one of my friends today. I was like, oh, come to my house, I'll make you special beans. Like, you know, what's special beans?
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, beans you peel and then you make it really nice with fish and prawn. And she's like, oh, we cooked that too. I was just like, my mom invented it. I was like, no, my mom invented it.
Moms there.
I know.
Oh my God, so many interviews and everybody's always talking about their moms starting them in the cooking life or, you know, cooking different
I have
stuff.
to give some props to my dad though. Sorry to cut you off, because my dad does love cooking as well.
Nice.
And you know, I would say that the best meal I love my dad cooking is beans.
Okay.
This is, you know, I do love everything to do with beans. Any food that has beans
that
in
is
it,
weird.
I'm in
I
there.
am not a beans person.
I love beans.
I don't like it, but
from moi moi to akara to the moi moi they make with no pepper. I love anything beans.
Yeah.
But my dad really cooks really nice beans.
Nice. Wow. So shout out to your dad too.
Yes, shout out to him.
So basically, I just want to say thank you again for coming.
Thank
We're
you.
about to head off to the kitchen.
Yes.
She's about to start her test. She says she's going to make spaghetti bolognese. Let's see if she can bolognese us today. Stay tuned. So these look beautiful. Tell me, what are we making?
I am making, or I'm going to be making, cooking spaghetti bolognese.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Can you please talk us through the ingredients we have here?
Okay, these are onions. They
Yes,
make you cry.
I know onions.
Just in case. But
Yeah.
these are onions. These are my seasonings.
Okay.
A bit of oil.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use all of that.
No.
And then a bit of grounded pepper or blended spicy pepper.
Yorubas call it
They
atagungun.
call it we call it atagungun.
Yeah.
And even though spaghetti bolognese doesn't really have to have atagungun in it, but
Yeah.
because we're Nigerian
And
and because we
pepper.
like that spice, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a little bit of it in it.
Okay.
And then these are my carrots,
Okay.
you know, to give it that extra meaty, chunky,
Okay.
chewy thing.
All right.
And of course, minced meat,
Okay.
cheddar cheese to go on top of it when it's done, and my other ingredients.
Okay, and that's your...
And my tomato sauce,
Okay.
and of course spaghetti.
Yes, we can't cook spaghetti
Yes.
bolognese without spaghetti. All right then. So, okay, I can't wait for you to show. Everybody has a different way of cooking. So I'm going to
Wow.
learn something different today by seeing your style.
Thank you.
Thank you so
I
much for
suppose
coming
you will
to my
learn.
kitchen
Thank
again.
you.
And then let's see how you work your magic.
Alrighty. Okay, so I'm gonna wash my hands
Okay.
and start the cooking.
Okay, great stuff.
So I've got this spaghetti boiling,
Okay.
and I've put a little bit of oil in it. This is so that when it's cooked, it doesn't stick together,
Yeah.
and it's easy to, you know, eat.
Mhm.
And what I've also done, my own special thing is because it takes you a long time to twirl the spaghetti around your fork,
Yeah.
and because I have kids,
Okay.
I break them into 4 pieces.
Okay.
So, and that's boiling in there. I'm going to put the cover on its side so it doesn't boil over too much.
Okay.
Now, I've got some water boiling there. This is my mincemeat that I've garnished with a little bit of garlic because I love garlic. And we're going to boil that in a bit of warm water. This is just my style of cooking because you don't necessarily have to boil it in warm water. So that's heating up. I'm going to put a little bit of salt in it and some seasonings.
Okay.
Onions, half of what's here. Then I use the other half. Sometimes I put the grounded pepper in there just for that
Okay.
extra vavavoom. So I'm just going to do a little bit in the mince.
Are you afraid? You don't like pepper?
No, I don't. I don't like too much pepper actually.
Okay.
So that's simmering away because it's mincemeat. It doesn't take a long time to cook. So
Okay.
I'm sure in a few minutes we should
So we're
be.
gonna leave that to cook.
Yeah,
for-
we're gonna leave that to come to boil.
Okay.
So in a few minutes we're gonna
come back and
come
cook
back to it. Yes. So what I tend to do, let it boil a little, and then I'm gonna put my Maggi in it.
it. Okay.
Now it's boiling nicely.
Yes, I can see that.
And we'll give it a little bit more minutes. The spaghetti is bubbling as well, and we're just gonna leave that to keep boiling. I'll give it a little, not stir, but just like you know, push around. A little push around. I don't really need to do this because it won't stick together anyway because of the oil in it. Yeah, but you know, just for the fun of it. And it does have to be on the side so it doesn't boil over and then the whole burner is filled with
like giving
spaghetti water.
Work. Yes,
exactly.
I understand.
Exactly.
I agree.
So,
oh wow, that's boiling.
right. So this is this is nice and ready.
Okay.
So the good thing about, you know, with having the onions in it, for people that like to see onions, is that with the mincemeat you can have some softer bit of onions in there. Okay. And then when you're eating the bolognese as well, with the other bits of onions that's left, you can chew on the slightly chunkier. So yes. Yeah? Okay. Alrighty. I'm not a big fan of onions, but I thought you might like onions. So here's this. So we're gonna take that off the burner. Yeah. And I'm gonna turn it into this bowl so I can prep for my bolognese mix. This is really and truly an easy meal. Yeah. I mean, seriously, it's just I think the stressful thing is boiling the mincemeat. Actually, to be quite honest with you, I think that's the big bit.
Okay, do I need to do anything to this or?
No, it's still boiling, so that's fine. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna check on my spaghetti. Okay. And okay, it's not ready yet because it looks a bit hard, so I'm gonna put a little bit of water in it. Okay. Which we're gonna drain off later anyway, so it doesn't really matter how much water you put in it. Well, how do you like your spaghetti? Do you like it hard or?
I like it not too soft.
Not too soft? Yes. Okay, so I'll leave it there for a few more minutes. Yes. And then I'm sure you can see that it's not really sticking to the pan as well. This is because of the oil. Yep.
Nice tip.
And thank you. So I'm going to put a little bit of oil in this. I'm not one of those, you can do that. So I'm going to measure it, sorry. I just don't, just don't assume. Ooh, nice and sizzling. My pan is really hot. Okay. So I'm going to put a bit of oil in there. Yeah. Fry my onions.
Yeah, the rest of the onions.
Yeah. And what I tend to do is, the onion has a little bit of garlic in it as well. So you get that oniony, garlicky, kind of like smell to it. And then what I also do is put a little bit of seasoning. Some might say this is a bit much for spaghetti bolognese, considering that the sauce, the tomato sauce, has everything in it. Yeah. But we're Nigerians, we're Africans.
I know, and besides, you're allowed to mix things.
Exactly. So we
do it how you like it.
I know, so we still jazz things up a little. What I will also do is put my carrots in it. Okay. In as much as I want the carrot to be soft, I fry it with the onions, then cover it for it to simmer a little. So that then, brings on a bit of softness. But in as much as we want it to be soft, we don't want it to be too soft because we still want the crunchy bit to it. Yeah. Some people boil the carrots with the mincemeat. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, if you want it soft, but I like it crunchy, so it doesn't really matter to me. So we're going to let that boil and simmer. I'm trying to see if I've forgotten anything. No. I just turned the burner down a little bit. Yeah. So whilst that is steaming, we would, since you don't like it too soft, yeah, and we're cooking for you, we're gonna take this off. Okay. So we're gonna take this off and drain it into a bowl. Okay. Do you have a spoon?
That's over there.
Okay. Okay, so now that is nice and neat and ready to go. I'm gonna just check on, yes. Can you smell?
I know, it has
the aroma. Smell. Yeah, So now I'm going to pour my mince in it. Okay. Because I want a little bit of more sauce, sauce to it. I've used the stock as well.
Okay.
The stock from the mincemeat.
Okay.
So that would be quietly going. I'm going to put a little bit of, just a little, actually no, I won't put the salt yet, but I'll put a bit more pepper in it. And what I'm going to do is let that steam up a bit.
Okay.
And once it's steamed up, then I'll put the tomato sauce.
Okay. Oh gosh.
The thing is, when you're about to open a can, well, the sauce, the bottle of the sauce, it's a bit hard.
Okay.
So my husband, is it my dad? I can't even remember who taught me that trick, that you do that and then,
Let's see.
see,
Wow.
it's still a bit hard. Again,
Corporate
this must
now,
have been in
corporate.
the store for a while. Cooperate with me. Sometimes it just gets,
Finally.
there we go.
Thank God
It is a bit,
you know.
it didn't show me out.
I know.
Right, so we're gonna check on this. Can you hear it bubbling and simmering?
Yes.
And something I've just quickly done off camera, which I usually do as well, is put a little bit of water in the bottle just in case my sauce becomes too thick.
Okay.
So I put some water in it, which I've done here. And you know,
Shaky.
I'm not wasting tomato sauce or anything. So I'm gonna put that and then stir it up. Now taste to see if I need to put more pepper in it or if I need more salt.
Okay.
You know, things like that. But it's where's my spoon? I haven't got my
It's in the
spoon.
pepper, so you might as well just do the African style. Let me taste
No, I
it.
don't like the African style, sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to taste it myself.
Okay, let me pass
Oh,
you.
yeah. Oh, there's a spoon there. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I told you it was good.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. So, would you like some more carrots in there, or let me just taste the carrots?
That's fine. I don't mind. That's fine.
Good.
Okay.
But I don't know about you. I would like to put a bit more Maggi in it.
Okay, that's
Is that-
fine. If
yeah?
you want to.
Okay. Just want more. And even though it's perfect, I'm gonna put a little bit of thyme in it as well. Just to get that extra kick in. So we are almost there.
Okay, so we'll leave that. Is that all you're adding? Or
That's everything.
okay.
That's all I'm adding. So
Okay.
it just needs to simmer up a bit and we are good to go. But whilst that's cooking, I'm gonna grate the cheese that we're gonna put on it. I'm so excited. I love Italian food. So this is good.
Ready? Let's grate the cheese.
Okay. Okay, so this should be done. Nice. Okay, so this is done now. I'm gonna turn it off. I told you it's a pretty easy meal.
Yes.
It smells good. Okay. Whilst that is doing its thing, I'm gonna grate the cheese.
Okay.
And you know, it's Bolognese, so cheddar cheese. And I don't like mature cheese, so this is mild cheese. And I'm just gonna grate it. I've washed my hands already, so you don't have to worry. Do you like cheese?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Especially on spaghetti, like it just
Yes.
melts.
And it does melt.
I love it.
So I am looking forward to eating this.
Oh. Can we just see what's happening?
This is what's happening.
Nice.
I mean, it depends on how much cheese you want on it.
Okay.
You know, this might be a bit much, so I'll just stop.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just I'll put the sauce in here
So I'll do
while
a
we
bit more.
go to the dining table, and the judgment day has come. We shall try it out.
I support it.
What you're looking for, she knows what you're craving on GrubTalk. There's no other place you gotta be with your friends and family on GrubTalk.
Thank you again for coming to our kitchen.
Thank you
This
for
looks
inviting me.
absolutely good and delicious. But wait, don't jump. I'll have to taste it and tell the world if it's good. So, okay.
Let me do it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I feel special right now. Are you trying to get extra points?
No, I'm not trying to get extra point. I just want to make sure that it's dished properly.
Oh, okay. Let's dish this properly.
So, do you like a lot of sauce in your
Yes, I
spaghetti?
do, but that's fine though.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to, if I wasn't on the show, I would use my hands to sprinkle the cheese on it, but you know, I'll be polite.
Yes.
And just use the spoon.
This looks nice.
So the cheese should be melting majestically
Yeah.
on top of, do you like a lot of cheese?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine though. Thank you. Okay.
Enjoy.
Nigeria, Africa, the time has come to taste this meal. Let's see how it goes down. Okay. And the spaghetti is just right. I see what you mean about cutting it into like 4 pieces.
Yeah.
So that way you just roll it a bit and you don't have to struggle with the spaghetti and makes it look all messy. I like the way the cheese is just melting with the sauce and oh, okay.
Thank you.
This is good. Okay, if you can see, the cheese is just melting nicely. And then, I am loving it.
I'm glad you're. And it does taste nice, even though I say so.
And the carrots, as you can see, I can chew it easily. It's not hard. It's just right. Oh my god, this is so good. I wish you guys can taste it. But hey, I'm having all the fun. Okay. There's a section on the show called Guess the Grub. I basically ask you a question about food or something or describe something to you. And you have to guess it. Yeah? Are we good?
Right, okay.
All right, here we go. Okay, are you ready for the game?
Yeah, I am ready.
All right, so what is used for the base of guacamole?
Avocado.
Okay, she's a certified foodie. She just got it right off the top.
Everybody should know that, I think.
Okay, like my other guests, they're always like, what is that? Maybe this one's easy. Not exposed, you didn't see anything. Or, okay, so I see you're having red wine with yours. Is that what
Yes,
you
I am
usually-
having red wine. Well, in the evenings, yeah. Not every day. But, you know, occasionally. Seeing as red wine does go with, you know, beefy, meaty type of dishes. And, you know, it is a special occasion. I did cook in your kitchen.
Yes, thank you very much, and we love it.
Yeah, so here we are.
Nice. Anyway, I just want to thank you very much for coming to our kitchen. I absolutely loved it. The food is awesome.
Thank you.
As soon as the camera goes off, I'm going to go ham on this and just eat it and finish it. It's absolutely lovely. But I just want to say thank you for the gift.
Oh, nice.
I hope you like it.
Yeah.
It's for your kitchen, something for your house.
Nice.
So,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you want to show what it's
Yeah,
in
you
there?
can show them what it is.
Okay.
So it could be like when you come on GrubTalk, you get gifts.
Yes, you do get gifts.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And then all the ingredients and how she made it, it's going to be online on our Instagram page as well at GrubTalk with Toyin. And also, I just want to say, again, thank you. I absolutely loved it. you guys should basically, I'm sure you can learn a thing or two from watching the video and try it out yourself. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for coming. I keep saying thank you because I love it, and I'm gonna eat it real quick. So thanks for watching, and then like I always say, live, laugh, love, and eat. And I'm about to do that. Thank you. Bye.
On GrubTalk. Are you looking for the special cuisine to fill your belly up and make your body rock? They say your way to a woman's heart is through what his belly wants, so she got what you want. On GrubTalk, that's where you find what you're looking for. She knows what you're craving on GrubTalk. There's no other place you gotta be with your friends and family. On GrubTalk.